Boom.
Okay.
Look at that scar. Have you gotten stitches before?
No. First time getting cut. First time losing. First time for a lot of things.
First time for a lot of things. I mean, how many stitches do you have?
It was 7.
7
that they put in.
So, and maybe I'll like zoom in on your face.
Okay, yeah, cool,
But,
cool.
It looks okay. It's healing okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Healing after the fight was fairly quick, but it was the most banged up I've ever been. So,
What? And you got your stitches at the stadium?
Yeah, at the stadium right after the fight.
I assume a lot of people out there in TV land don't know what it's like. Can you just walk us through what it's like being stitched up at Lumpini?
Thankfully at Lumpini, the staff are really efficient. So right after the fight, they came up to me, took me straight to the doctor's room, and the stitch job was great. My leg hurt more than my face, so I didn't even notice the pain from the stitches. I was done up pretty well.
Did they give you anesthesia, or they just like?
No, they just got right to it, and honestly, my leg was the pain I was noticing. So, yeah.
I feel like getting stitches here. I've been cut around here before.
Yeah.
I hear a bunch of places.
Yeah, for sure.
It doesn't hurt that much. It feels like. It feels weird though.
It feels kind of like getting a tattoo would feel, I guess, just in the sense that you have a light impact on the skin, but it doesn't hurt. You're not in pain. Like whether that's still the adrenaline wearing off or...
Yeah. And are you worried about the scarring at all?
No, man, it's pretty. It's cool. It tells a story.
I mean, in terms of character building, it looks like a character building.
Okay. I'll take that.
Okay, so why don't we get this fight going? Here is a tale of the tape. Can you tell me a little bit about the build up to this? You hadn't fought in a little while.
Yeah, so I hadn't fought for about 6 months. My last fight was a knockout in the stadium against Tim Minlat, who's a Burmese guy. This dude was a lot more experienced, and definitely I knew he was going to be my toughest opponent to date. And you can see later on in the fight the way that he adjusts his stamina. It was all good lessons for me.
And then why hadn't you fought in a while?
I had an infection, a skin infection with my foot, and it needed to be operated on.
Oh,
and
shit.
Yeah, that took me out for a while. I couldn't train. Obviously, I couldn't get my infection wet.
Yeah.
But yeah, as soon as I was back in the gym, wanted to get in shape, wanted to do another, and this has made me very eager as well.
Yeah. So we're about 20 seconds in so far. Are you thinking about anything? How are you feeling at this point? I'm
trying to establish where I'm comfortable in most of my fights, which is always just to box. I want to get my opponents in boxing range because I don't have long limbs for my size, and I want to make it a brawl. I want to make it a technical brawl, but I want to capitalize on my power pretty early on and do damage in the first.
Yeah. It definitely looks like you're brawling.
Yeah.
It's a little choppy in terms of the replay, but I was ringside for it. You were definitely like heavy-handed.
Yeah.
Did you feel like your hands were connecting?
The times where my hands do connect, it always feels really hard. And it's felt like that in all of my fights. But there are definitely times where I feel like I'm swinging wildly. I've rocked him here.
Yeah, you can see him rocked.
He's not enjoying the pressure, so I wanted to be heavy on him in the clinch, bully him as much as I could. But he's composed himself very well. He's rode it out. He's let me lose some gas. He's
a little tired here.
Yeah.
And again, you're sort of he got you there though, because you sort of slap the punches out like that last one.
Yeah.
So it looks to me at least a lot of times. Oh, bam, got him down.
Yeah. Right.
So this is a knockdown.
Yeah, this is the first knockdown. I was really hoping that would work.
Yeah.
Because obviously when you throw really high volume shots and you whip some of your punches out just to try and stagger them, it's a lot of gas that you're draining from your shoulders, and especially when you're a bigger dude, going for KO shots only is just loads of gas. And you can see here, I'm just trying to finish it, and he's enduring the punishment, and that gasses me out really well.
And then some of these punches are also landing on the guard too.
Yes.
I would say most of them.
The thing is, when you hit someone on the guard, you can kind of feel the punches landing on their head through the glove anyway, when the gloves are that small. And when you hit hard, you kind of know it's still hurting, even if it's not landed flush on the chin in the KO spots. But yeah, definitely could have benefited from going to the body more and kicking and using other techniques, not just what works for me.
Yeah, he's bent over, but when I was in the corner with Chow, he was screaming body kick, body kick. And you're definitely doing a good job hunting him down here.
Yeah, the pressure, I like to keep a pressure style. I want my opponent on his back foot and feel
And
like,
he's staggering.
Yeah, rocked
you must
him
have
again.
rocked him again there.
It was a great first round. I won the first round,
yeah,
for sure.
But
It's, man, when you don't have the gas to keep that up for 3 rounds, that comes back. That comes back.
So you're in the corner. What are you feeling? What are you thinking right now?
At this point, I'm pretty demoralized that I couldn't finish him in the first, because it felt like I'd rocked him a bit, I dropped him once. I felt like I could finish it then. But I'm still thinking the same strategy, and this is where my experience shows, is that I haven't figured out that he's adjusted to my style yet, and he's willing to endure the heavy shots in strict boxing. So I need to be mixing it up more with kicks and clinching and knees. But I didn't do that.
Yeah.
So
and we'll see that in this next round or two. But what were you feeling? You said you were like, I'm pretty gung-ho about knocking him out here. Yeah,
I was pretty confident I could finish him in the second, because my other finishes in Lumpini came in the second after a strong first round. And I felt like, in my limited experience, all these fights were just going to go the same way. But I was fighting a different fighter who adapted to my game plan very quickly, realized he needed to play Muay Thai, he couldn't box with me.
Yeah, he's pretty
countering
smart
my Muay Thai well.
Just chopping the leg, because you're not really blocking.
Not checking. This fight was the biggest lesson in checks I've received. Not being able to walk after is the best lesson you could get.
And you see him falling back on the ropes, but he's
playing smart. He's kind of playing the Thai game, where a lot of the more experienced Thais will back up into the ropes, throw right kicks, and bait you into getting kicked. And that's draining so much energy for me when I'm trying to knock him out with punches, and then he's just chopping away at my lead leg, and I'm not checking. It's making me feel pain. It's draining my stamina. Yeah. And then he can counter me with good Muay Thai.
And again, landing the leg kick. He's also soaking up some of these hard punches right on the guard.
Yeah. The long guard's smart.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's definitely playing. He's playing a smart game now.
Leg kick.
He's playing a smart game now. Because I'm keeping the same strategy I've kept in the first, just hoping that it's going to work, when really I should be making adjustments at this point and going kick for kick with him, checking kicks, being more patient. Got some sweeps, but yeah, it's not enough. I can't just sweep. I need to check.
Yeah.
Need to check.
So we're at the 120 second mark here in the second round. The replay is a little grainy. Have you watched this a few times already, or? Yeah,
I've seen where I've messed up, and it's only gotten me more excited to get back in training, man, and just spar and drill checks and do a lot more Muay Femur. I'm very happy with one of the coaches that I'm working with at the moment, Crew Bank, because his pad holding style is very Muay Thai, Muay Femur centered, and it's definitely helping me learn techniques that I should have been applying here.
You got a little rock there.
Yeah. It was. I wasn't gonna let him drop me, because I knew that I dropped him, and on the scorecards that would look better. And I'm not gonna fall down. I want to show good heart. But yeah, he clipped me with some really hard shots. Yeah. The hardest I've been hit is in this fight.
And it looks like now I'm
fatiguing you.
You're fatiguing pretty bad.
Yeah. The
There's
third
the
round,
leg
I'm just
kick
trying to survive.
again. It looks also that you've been cut, and your posture broke almost in half.
Yeah. I'm losing my technique. I'm losing my composure. I'm trying to. I still hit him with some hard shit, but I'm still trying to. I'm trying to compose. I'm trying to survive these rounds now. I'm hoping that the knockdown scored enough, and it's not even close when you're getting kicked in the leg that much.
And then, how were you feeling going into this last round?
I wanted to survive it, and I wanted to. I was thinking I need to start checking, but at that point, my leg had been kicked so many times. I just did not have the power in my muscles at that point. I was trying to. I was still getting some highlights, but at this stage I'm starting to fatigue, and he's starting to. He's kept his composure, and his cadence is strong.
The replay.
Yeah.
And what did Chow, the corner, say to you?
He wanted me just to throw more kicks. Needed me to check. It was even though it's simple what you need to do in the moments, it's extremely difficult when you're feeling the fatigue of a fight.
Yeah, for sure.
But this is why I'm excited to drill. I'm excited to work. And these are the most motivating types of fights. I love these fights because I didn't know what it was like to lose in the stadium, and I needed something like this to push and motivate.
So we go into the last round. Where did you think you were in terms of the scorecard?
I knew I won the first, and the second still felt fairly even to me. I wanted to kind of maintain the same pace, but I wanted to pick it up a little bit, see if I could rock him again or sweep him a few times. But yeah, at this point I'm extremely fatigued, so you know it catches up.
And then, bam,
Yeah,
leg
the leg
kick to
kicks are
start
just-
things off.
The leg kicks just sealed the deal at this stage.
Yeah, you can see a lot of times people will bounce that lead leg up when it's really hurt.
Yeah.
Also, you see how your gait or your walking is like a little, it's like not smooth, you know?
Yeah, I'm starting to feel it.
Yeah.
I'm in pain from the shots.
You know, even if it's your leg, it's good to notice these things for when you fight someone.
For sure,
you
for
know?
sure. And I think the bouncing can make it really predictable because then you see when my leg is down and open to kick.
Yeah.
So my lead leg just became a heavy bag for him. And even though I was still hitting him in the face with these shots, he was taking it at this stage. He showed really good heart.
Yeah, great sort of turn there from him. And I think he's cut you pretty badly at this point.
This is the first time I've been cut. So that was, it felt like it was raining warm.
Yeah. Did, it wasn't going into your eye, it wasn't in your vision.
No, it wasn't. I could feel the drops falling down my cheek, but it wasn't hurting.
Did it upset you? Did you feel okay about it?
No, it excited me, honestly.
Yeah.
It kind of made me want to just get motivated me to have some gas and steam to keep going.
Yeah.
Because at this stage, I'm running on pure adrenaline.
Yeah, you're sort of like haphazardly walking forward too.
Yeah, I'm trying to
see how the front leg is locked too.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep the pressure on. I'm always gonna like keep my opponent on the back foot where I can. But I need tighter defense.
Yeah, and you're sort of like just falling into him.
Yeah, these are straight fatigue shots now. This is all fatigue, but I mean, yeah, kept the pressure strong.
And did you feel like he was hurting you, or how were you feeling?
No, the pain registered after the fight. This was I had adrenaline keeping me pretty steady state through this, but my lungs were just gone. They were out, so I was just fighting to breathe, and I was just trying to survive at this stage.
So just 50 seconds left. It looked like a little plowing there.
Yeah.
But you didn't get warned, so I guess it's okay.
Yeah, just trying to stay heavy on the guy, trying to keep some. And yeah, he's just showing great heart. He's showing great adjustment to my game plan. It was a war, man, and this was the first war I've had in here. So I'm really grateful for the experience.
And just 30 seconds left. Were you thinking about anything in particular at this point?
At this stage, I was just happy I survived it. You know, I was happy that after enduring my shots, I had fought a really tough fighter, and I had taken everything he had to give. He'd taken everything I had to give. That was cool. That was cool to share with somebody in here. But yeah, you can just see I'm over it at this stage. I'm done. I'm tired.
You're done. You're tired.
But
and there's the bell.
Great lessons learned, man. Really awesome fight, and I'm happy to say I'm not going to be in a boring fight. I don't ever want to make a fight boring. I'm gonna give everything I have.
And then, what were some of the lessons you think you took away from this fight?
I know that my heart's in it. I know that my heart's there. I know that I belong in here, but I know that there are adjustments, really simple adjustments I can make to make myself much more dangerous in here.
Okay, so what are examples of those adjustments?
Checking kicks, playing more Muay Thai in a Muay Thai fight, not just relying on boxing. Remembering the importance of rest periods and periods where you can be smart and defensive and gas out your opponent more. And training my gas tank, absolutely emphasizing work on building up that VO2 max, man. Running more, moving more.
And in terms of the result, how did you feel?
I felt excited. I just feel excited to work again, and I feel excited for my next one because I know I can take this. I know I can do this, and against really strong fighters, it's really cool.
So Mark Abbott reading off the scorecard.
He was very cool with my mom. I like that guy.
Yeah. Oh, your mom came out to see?
No, she came out to my second fight, and after I won my second fight in Lumpini, he went up to my mom and he was like, "You got a very strong baby."
Ah, that's very nice. Mark's
he was cool.
A real gentleman.
Very cool.
So, when is the next one? Where can we follow along? What's happening next for you?
I'm hoping to fight again in September.
Okay.
And I'm hoping it's the same show. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm just gonna be training until then, man. Just gonna be working. So
cool. And if people are interested in following along with your journey,
Leo is currently working on Instagram. You can follow that.
Yeah. I'll put the name right there.
Thank you for the support so far.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, anything else you want to say?
Train hard, man. Keep training.
All right, sounds good. We'll see you soon.